Okay, look, so man, I'm gonna give y'all another part two, but this time, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna give you the play by play. Just because some of y'all probably ain't never been to prison, and I just wanna give you the whole shebang from, you know what I'm saying, like how that shit play out, what happened, you know what I'm saying. So, the year '09, I leave Bell County Jail. I get 8 years for unlawful possession of a firearm by a felon. Right. So first place you gonna go butt naked gurney. You know what I'm saying? I hit gurney for like uh motherfucking me maybe like 3 weeks. Not even enough time to go to commissary. You know what I'm saying? Like so it was me, E Dub, my nigga Eric Nelson. He from the West. Motherfucking me, my nigga KB. You know what I'm saying? He from the hood, he from the foe. Motherfucker man, we all that's who I caught chain with. So from there though, you know what I'm saying, I hit Dawson. So Dawson State Jail is a like a high rise jail downtown across from Lou Sterrick, downtown Dallas, right? So the place live, like you could look out the window of your people pull up. You could look out the one of the windows. You can see the parking lot out there. You can see your people beating. You know what I'm saying? Pulling up. You can hear it. It'll shake the building if they banging loud enough. So it's niggas from everywhere. But let me explain though, cause I want to explain, cause I went through it. You know what I'm saying? As a civilian, I'm just a clean nigga from 41 Texas, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what I stood on the whole time. And people always be like, "Are you scared?" You know what I'm saying? Like I had to break down the politics of it. You know what I'm saying? So that year, I got top and bottom invisible set diamonds, a grill, white and yellow diamonds from Mama at Sharpstown Mall. So my shit shining. In prison, you only got so many things to show a status symbol, like your pictures, your name from the streets. Like if you grill that, or or like or like if you got like not just a name, but you know what I'm saying. It's certain things that you can stand out. Oh, glasses. Like if you got some Versace glasses or some Gucci glasses or something, you know what I'm saying. People could tell you had some bread out there. So with me having all them diamonds, I got 16, all invisible set everything. I stand out when I talk. And so in Texas, it's like in Cali they be like, "Oh, where you from?" Saying like on some gang banging shit. It's not that approach in Texas prison. The approach is, "Hey, you bang? What you is like a blood or a crip? Usually it's some nigga. As soon as you come in that hole, nigga gonna check your temperature. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you bang?" And so then that nigga right there gonna start reading your tattoos and looking. You know what I'm saying? Or he'll come up to you, say, "You a dog? What's up?" You know what I'm saying? Something like that. And whatever you say, that's where they point you to your people. So nigga gonna ask you if you bang first, cause that really come before your city. So if you don't bang, like me, they like, "Where you from?" Like, "I'm from Killeen." Be like, "Oh, okay, man, there's some niggas from Killeen over there," or a nigga across the hallway, or he got a partner that, you know what I'm saying? Might be some niggas from Waco, Temple, somewhere close to where, you know what I'm saying, a nigga at. So that's how it really go in there on that part. So if they say like, "Oh, it's a nigga from Killeen got a bunch of diamonds in his mouth," niggas is always gonna be like, "Who? What?" You know what I'm saying? Like it's a nigga with a whole bunch of diamonds in his mouth from Killeen. Cause I'm from a small town, so that shit look good for the city. You know what I'm saying? Like they gonna be like, "Oh shit, hell yeah, that's my nigga," type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going into prison like that. I'm not going into prison just, as a bum. You know what I'm saying? We're not saying everybody that don't got something to show for their street shit's a bum, but I ain't going in there looking like nothing. So as soon as I hit the unit, you know what I'm saying, when you get to Dawson, And I done heard the reputation, the thing live about Dawson in state prison in Texas is that it had air conditioning. This bitch ain't even open no more on thing. So you pull up in a sally port, you know what I'm saying, on the bottom of that hole, and you get on these elevators. These elevators, excuse me, I'm hiccuping. These elevators go up. So it's like floors. It's like the first two floors ain't shit. It ain't wasn't nothing pertaining to no inmates. Third, fourth, fifth, sixth floor was all inmates. So it's like I got put on the fifth floor, but like even when the elevators open, if you ever been to a CCA type, you know what I'm saying? They show them little videos of prison food on that big thick uh tray. The plastic one, the inside got a hole in it. They mouth stinks, smell disgusting, bro. And they sell like turkey tetrazzini and all that old shit on there. You know what I'm saying? Like bullshit. With a cookie, you gonna get like two cookies or something every tray. You know what I'm saying? Cause all Texas prisons ain't like that. Some of them feed peanut butter pancakes in the morning, and you know what I'm saying. You'll get real food, you know. But like it ain't, the grits is yellow. I don't know why they got yellow grits in like red brick units, like a real unit. So, anyways, when I go to the elevator, we all go on there. The elevator, all them brown trays, I'm talking about, they all spilled through the trays, food all over the walls. It look horrible and nasty. Like as your introduction into it, you know what I'm saying? But my partner Butch from the world, I know this nigga from Killeen, Texas. You know what I'm saying? That's the first person I see that's an inmate there. So that's what I be saying. Like I'm so in tuned. I ain't saying that like in a braggadocious way. It's just like when I step onto the prison unit, the first person I see, I know. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy type shit. So boom, Bush like, oh, what's up with it, again for? Woo. R.I.P. to my nigga too. He got killed. You know what I'm saying? My nigga got killed in Killeen, like after this shit. So, but I been known the nigga. That's my dog. So, motherfucking me, I I get all the way up to where I'm going, and so pretty much the APB is out there. The nigga from Killeen, Brian here, and so everybody come wake me up. That I know my nigga Clock, Spade, Butch, Fresh. You know what I'm saying? All them niggas just come wake me up. What's up? You want to smoke all this old shit? You know, we chill for a minute. So even when I'm going to wreck, I'm falling out of place. So like there, falling out of place is, let me explain it to you. Like this is all on the inside, and it's like they call it Club Dawson, but I call it No Rules Dawson because it just really wasn't like no rules. Like so, if I'm on the fifth floor, you can get on the elevator and go to different places, but not by yourself. It's an escape charge. But niggas will freeball that bitch and just thug it out and just get on there and go to the third floor. The laws will let niggas in. You know what I'm saying? Like it was wild, kinfolk. It was wild. And at this prison unit, man, I ain't gonna. I'm gonna say some shockers on this bitch right here. Like, okay, No Rules Dawson. The nigga name was Mr. King or whatever. So he's a bald head nigga. He'll come in that bitch. He do his walkthroughs on Monday. You know, cause I heard Percy was there too. That's who. But I never seen a nigga, and if I did, he wouldn't just. You know what I'm saying? But and I'm on every flow, moving around, all kind of shit. So look, Mr. King come through, do a walkthrough on Monday, and he talking about some, damn y'all smoking before I came in here, man. Yeah, y'all ain't got no spray. We ain't even supposed to have a spray in there. We still in that shit, and he know we smoking, so it's like that. That's the warden, you know what I'm saying that shit, doing his weekly walkthrough on that bitch, kinfolk. So you might be in that hole chilling, playing dominoes at the table, listen to your radio or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and nigga be like, nigga be like, the back door, the little back door to the dorm will pop open, and 40 SAs will come in there to come violate one of their partners or handle some business or something. So when I say it was no rules, you was never really safe, it's like always some shit like that popping off. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my nigga Lil John, you know what I'm saying, from Third Ward. Yeah, my partner, you know what I'm saying? He the only other nigga on the whole unit that was iced out, but he had uh, like 6 or 8 on the top, white gold with white diamonds. He got it from Mosquitoes, you know what I'm saying, in Houston. Man, I'm talking about super icy live, bro. This 08, 09, probably '09 though. You know what I'm saying? Kinfolk shit, hitting hard. You know what I'm saying? And he told me my shit was hitting, but he was like, kind of on some real nigga shit. He said my shit was kind of like little boy shit because it was pull out. And so, you know what I'm saying? I should have kept my shit and got that permanent. Man, I still have my shit, but that ain't shit. Material shit ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga run through that bread. Motherfucking me, that's my partner over there though. You know what I'm saying? It was a bunch of hoes. It was a nigga from Como, a big old blood nigga, man. I forget that nigga name, Lurcher. It was something like that. Big old nigga. He ended up, cause this unit had females on one floor. I think it was the 6th floor if I ain't mistaken. And you'll see them hoes on the elevator and shit. Niggas be trying to holler at them and shit. But this nigga from Como stayed in the bathroom and got the hoe pregnant. You know what I'm saying? He fucked one of them hoes and got that hoe pregnant and everything. Nigga end up getting locked up in jail. You know what I'm saying? Nigga be in jail, in jail. You know what I'm saying? That's when you go to SEG. That shit was crazy to the motherfucker, man. Goddamn me. There, man, the essays wasn't even super turned up like on the racial shit because it's so good. It was so much weed and cigarettes and niggas watching TV. You in the city, you can see downtown Dallas right there. A lot of people didn't want to mess it up. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of gang banging and all of that shit. But like I said, I went in that hole. I ain't never had a problem. You know what I'm saying? Because probably how I carry myself and my reputation precedes itself. So niggas ain't never really even just, you know what I'm saying, jump out they body on me. You know what I'm saying? You be seeing niggas want to test the water and shit. You know what I'm saying? But like, so it's a crazy ass fight that was in there. I gotta tell you about. So look, so it's an old school nigga from Fort Worth, right? From Funky Town. I don't know his old name. We, you know what I'm saying, in Texas, we'll call people from where they from. So he be like, hey, look out Funky Town. Hey, look out Killeen. Hey, look out, you know what I'm saying, Temple. You know what I'm saying? Nigga might not even never really know your name, just call you Killeen or where you from. You know what I'm saying? So I just call him old school or look out Funky Town. You know what I'm saying? But the nigga will be in the corner shadow boxing all day. And so, with this shit, I'm speaking on other niggas' cities. You know what I'm saying? I don't never want to make it seem like I'm downplaying Fort Worth, Texas, man. Them niggas is the craziest niggas I done ever met too. Them niggas is really gonna do that to you, kinfolk. Like they real wild. Like they got 4 Trey gangsters and I guess 5 dudes, 4 Trey, and that's really all I really heard on the Crip side. You know what I'm saying? It was a couple other ones, but if it wasn't really them 2 sets, it ain't really too many. But all them niggas gang bang hard. You know what I'm saying? Like I met my nigga Bucky, and he wasn't even on this unit. This is further along, and this is what made me be like, I can't just cause I ain't really been a lot of places. You don't really know if they like that or not. Man, them niggas from the phone like that, kinfolk. Like, man, a nigga was showing me his pictures. Remember I told you in the other video, you got a meatloaf of pictures. Bucky really like that. His people really having bread. They look good out there, you know what I'm saying, coming down. So, he showed me the hood day pictures, the Five Deuce day. Man, kinfolk, it looked like they in Cali. They really big blankets of flags, mamas, daughters, cousins, everybody out there. Nigga, the laws out there, they cripping in front of the laws. It's regular. This is normal out there. So when them niggas say they the gang banging capital of Texas, what I seen from pictures, cause yes, you gonna see them H-Town niggas pictures, they coming down, kinfolk. But yes, it'll be like pictures on some shit like that, but it be more slabs, more in a, you know what I'm saying, like not just a hood day specifically made for gangbanging. That was only where I seen that from Fort Worth. You know, everybody different. I don't want y'all to be like, cause this is for my people from out of state. Cause when I'm talking, I'm gonna make a lot of these videos, but like when you see New York City, you know what I'm saying, you think everybody in prison from like the Bronx, but it's like Rochester and other places that got gangsters too. So Dallas, it's none of them is downplayed. Them niggas is $1 million niggas, real life. Like they really got it going down out there. So the whole focus of like how Texas prisons are ran from what you might see on a California prison, the mindset is a lot different. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, the essays is tripping, but the essays say nigga, and they'll chill with you, chop it up. They can talk to you, we can do business, but they can't eat with you. You know what I'm saying? And for I don't know, I don't know. They can eat out the same bowl as a white person, but they can't eat out the same bowl as a black person. That's just the reality of having cellies that be in that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. So Texas politics in prison is different. Like I say, man, if you just be respectful and you never let a nigga play you, like niggas is gonna test the water. They gonna say little slick shit. You just gotta catch it and address it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, if you jump head first into it, but not on no stew head shit just to make the point across they ain't got them one. You know what I'm saying? Because they gonna test the waters. Then, you'll motherfucking mean, you're gonna get that out the way. You know what I'm saying? And after that, it's how you conduct yourself. But, back to the nigga from Fort Worth, because I don't want to make it seem like this just was some weird ass. This nigga just happened to be a crazy old school nigga that shadow box all day in the corner. He was from Fort Worth, and when he came down to squabbling, the man ain't had nothing. You know what I'm saying? So the old school niggas from Philly, I mean not the old school nigga, a nigga from Philly and the old school dude get over it about a tray in the morning. The trustees sell trays in the morning. You know what I'm saying? You could touch the Philly nigga touched the trays. The Crip nigga felt like he disrespected him by touching the trays. All over some free trays. You know, they gang banging on breakfast for real. So they finna squabble when they hit the lights. You know what I'm saying? They hit the lights. They go in a corner. The nigga from Philly came out like Rocky. And nigga beat the brakes off that nigga from Funky Town, okay, folks? I'm talking about smashed them so bad that they turned the lights back on, so then they had to stop. They like, what y'all doing? What y'all doing? Nothing, we ain't doing nothing. Because the picket is like right in the corner, so the lady seen that shit, but now she like just wary. So they like, we gonna catch the paper as soon as they cut the lights off again. So it take them like 30 minutes to cut off the lights. As soon as the lights go off, they get to squabbling again, but this time all the other little Crip niggas then jumped up and laced up, you know what I'm saying? And they done all clicked on the nigga from Philly. They whooping the nigga, you know what I'm saying? Then he get to the in front of the picket. Bam! Like he kind of like ran towards the picket to make them stop from beating him up. They ain't even care about that. They just keep smashing him in front of the picket. Bam, bam, bam. So he jump in the bathroom, grab a broom, and now he swinging it. And the other dude got a broom, and they having this mop fight with the brooms and all this old shit. And that's just like a normal day at Dawson. You know what I'm saying? Like that is always somebody fighting. It's always some smoke or some drama. You know, the one thing I can't say, it wasn't a lot of stealing. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I seen some crazy shit. So I seen niggas pulling the punk guards to make them bring in shit. I seen it, kinfolk. And that shit was wild. I just look at it like, cause, you know, I don't know how far that shit went with them niggas, but I guess desperate times calls for desperate measures. Not saying them niggas was like in there fucking punks, but I seen them niggas like finessing the punks, and the punks are bringing in the packs. You see what I'm saying? So I don't really know. I kind of had the niggas already had a whole bunch of shit in there. So that was a little weird, cause I ain't never really seen that at a lot of prison units. I done seen at a lot of prison units the females get popped for bringing the shit in, and with that shit right there, it'd be like the female guard that's a bitch to you really been sucking this nigga in here dick the whole time and dropping him on packs. Cause she gotta act like that and put that front on like you don't look good, you know what I'm saying, to make sure you know how things look. But so boom. That's kinda like how Dawson was on some crazy shit. Uh that's how that motherfucker was. They they end up shipping me just randomly though, um, to Cofield. You know what I'm saying? But at first, they just told me I was on chain. They ain't tell me I was going. You know what I'm saying? And so, like this right here. So, in Texas on chain, kinfolk, like these places really be far sometimes. So, to go through processing, you might go from Dallas to Gurney to Huntsville, back up to, you know what I'm saying, just to go somewhere. But they end up sending me to Cofield, and I had to stop at Gurney first. And Texas prisons, they like they got premier units. Like these are 5,000 man units. Like this is where they send niggas you see in your hood catch life. This where they going for the duration. Like they call them wangs on there. You know what I'm saying? Like X wing, Y wing, all that. You know what I'm saying? Like to get off a X or Y wing, you have to do 10 years flat just to get moved. Them dudes got 50, 60, 70 years. You know what I'm saying? Like 100 life sentences. They gotta see how they gonna act in the 10-year sentence. So when they ask you if you got small time, just to move from wherever they at is 10 years. You know what I'm saying? So I'm at Gurney. It's a Hispanic lady with a hat on, a cowboy hat. She like, she like, she like, says here you're going to Cofield. What you do? I hope you're ready to fight. So I'm like, oh man, I already see what this gonna be, man. But shit, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no nigga, just here we go. So Cofield, they call it Killer Cofield because it's like Freaky Ferguson, Rockin' Robinson. You know what I'm saying? Like Darrington is Chocolate City. Like everybody got this little fly. You know what I'm saying? Because the place is notorious. You know what I'm saying? Like this is where the killers and the gladiators and all of that is. So like in LA, I be trying to see like how like all y'all cities come into like that. That's how it is. Like everybody from Texas is here, and this is where you know people chop game, and you know what I'm saying. You finna see, like you really finna see niggas that's crazy, bro. So I get to Cofield. The dude, soon as I'm there, I see a nigga. What's this nigga name, man? Black ass nigga. Them niggas got a whole bunch of time, man. I can't even remember their name, but they did. I don't even want to say what they did because YouTube. But anyways, I'm seeing people that I ain't never supposed to see again. These dudes got life sentences, like a million indictments. Ain't even know what the indictment was. So Cofield is like Shawshank Redemption big, like crazy. Red brick, man, dudes ain't never going home from over here, bro. So I get there, you gotta get classified. I go with a classification. I don't even know. This big old black dude was just like, hey, you ain't got no rabbit in you, did? I say, nah. He said, all right, you ain't gonna run if I put you in this camp. I said, nah, I'm good. So boom, they put me on a camp. And so the trustee camp is like outside the building, no gates, right? As soon as I walk in, I see my partner D Red is the first person I see when I come in. Hey, damn, what's up, B? You know what I'm saying? I ain't capping. I ain't trying to like put 100 on 10. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, in Killeen, Texas, I know everybody. So if a nigga from Killeen and I see him when I go into prison, I'm gonna know him, bro. You know what I'm saying? My city, 150,000 people. You know what I'm saying? And everybody is not like, you know what I'm saying, in the streets like that. So, boom. As soon as I see D Red, he say, "Oh, you a cowboy now?" R.I.P. to my nigga D Red. You know what I'm saying? My nigga dead like a motherfucker too, man. I miss my nigga. That's why I even got this tattoo right here. Mm. It's light now because the ones on your fingers fade, but it say "pay dues" on my fingers. He had it on his hands. And man, he had told me some shit while we was in there. You know what I'm saying? Like that's who I was rocking with. Him, it's a nigga from New Orleans named Rock was on that bitch with me. My partner Pimp, from Dallas. This is how that nigga pop it to you too. He gonna be like, yeah, nigga, I ain't from Oak Cliff. I'm from Beckley, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like anybody know that nigga, see that nigga, tell that nigga I said, what's up? That's my dog. Uh, yeah, but it's like 300 people out there on the camp. You know what I'm saying? We working at the hog farm. So that's what it is. That's when that nigga say, you a cowboy now, man, kinfolk. That's why can't nobody tell me about anything about like food. I stopped eating pork because of this. Like, man, them pigs, they just gonna take a whole bunch of dudes from out the hood, right? And then they just start giving you cows. Man, we don't care about these pigs. Like you got this dude's in there that's a guider. A pig's penis is like a corkscrew shape, and his job is just to put it in there. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy, man. If a hog is sick or something out there, you got to take a sledgehammer and kill it because they ain't gonna give you no gun or nothing. You know what I'm saying? And this pork is they selling it to the public. We got a lower grade of pork to eat. You know what I'm saying? So every time I smell pork, I can smell that sweat, that smell that be in them hog pens and them chickens. Man, I'm talking about look, oh a dude eat a chicken, an egg straight out the chicken ass. The chicken had the egg, he cracked it and ate it. You know what I'm saying? Man, God, we was calling it the booty flu. Niggas had the booty flu and was throwing up and shitting at the same time. This man gets salmonella on that because we was already on lockdown, right? And so he got that. He made us go back on lockdown because he got salmonella from eating the egg. Like that was a crazy ass unit, bro. Like it was crazy, bro. Like I used to go in there. I was going to changes and carpentry. You know what I'm saying? And so I would be in the building. Like all of the classes are in the building though. You ain't if you finna take these classes, you going into the main prison and you eating chow in there. So you in the mix. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really in the mix. Even when we go on lockdown, we all the trustees are the SSIs over there. So like I met a lot of crazy people and thought my partner Lil Wee over there, he had like 40 something years. Man, just a couple stories off of that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm in that hole. Hold up real quick. Yeah. I'm in that hole. And so I'm doing the SSI on the tiers, like you know what I'm saying. Some of them hoes, I done did it in Seg, man, passing like notes that's hot. You know what I'm saying? Like they catch me doing that shit, I'ma get locked up. But a nigga gotta thug it out. They just you know them niggas in Seg be jammed up back there, bro. They really in there for years in little ass cells going crazy. But them niggas crazy, them fucking warriors and all that other shit where they be blowing the darts at you, that shit real as hell. Uh but so they had a deer at Cofield called Bambi at the trustee camp. And them niggas like I'm on the SSI, I'm sweeping a run. Them niggas like hey, look out SSI. And he say, hey, you y'all got a deer out there? I'm like, yeah, they got a deer. He say, y'all be fucking a deer? I'm like, nah, we don't be fucking a deer, bro. Nah, hell nah. And he like, oh, he say, man, you finna go home? I said, hell yeah, I'm finna go home. I had just got an FI2. No, what? Yeah, FI2, something like that. They had to wait like 6 months to finish that carpentry class. Then I made parole. I was just waiting to finish the class. So he like, I'm like, yeah, man, how much time you got? And nigga said, man, I got 75 years. I'm like, damn. You know, that's a game changer. That's a goddamn. So he was talking to me on the bars, you know what I'm saying? And so like I left, came back and he was in there running, you know what I'm saying? Like running full speed, exercising in the cell. And I'm like, damn, that nigga running, but he ain't never going nowhere, kinfolk. Like in Texas, when you get like 75 years aggravated, you got to do 35 just to come up for parole, just to start the conversation. So whatever you do in that 35 years a time, kind of even don't count. You know what I'm saying? If it happened 15 years ago, by the time you came up for parole, you know what I'm saying? Like, them niggas don't give a fuck in that hoe, and they thug it, and it's really like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say it's not. The laws is like that. They gonna take their shirt off and squabble you if just to see, nigga. We in that bitch. We in church. You know what I'm saying? It's this big ass, crazy ass shirt. This shit like church like something out of a movie, bro. So the dude up there saying his testimony or whatever. And he like, yeah, man, uh, he say, man, I got like, I think he said he don't come up for parole in 40 years. He say by the time he come up for parole, he said no, the chances of his parole officer being born, he said the average age is 30 something. He don't come up to parole until he 40. So his parole officer ain't even born yet. And then he said, like his daughter will be 50 by the time he's eligible for parole. You know what I'm saying? Like, once you start thinking about the time like that, you be like, man, these niggas ain't never coming home, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, them niggas got a bunch of time, fam. And so, like, they might be on some crash out shit, but they really just telling you to crash out. You know what I'm saying? Like, Beto, McConnell, Conley, them units is like that, bro. Like, you gonna get heart checked when you get here. They killing people. They running around with fan motors and socks. You know what I'm saying? Like, they take their gang banging shit to the. I'm not saying that Texas ain't a gang banging ruled prison, but everybody that's big dogs in there ain't gang banging. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not the core of everything here in Texas. You know what I'm saying? So I don't be seeing too many like Percy. Man, I love Percy content. I watched him when he was battle rapping, you know, but sometimes it's a little sensationalized. Like, I was at Dawson, and man, Ken Vogue is alright. Like, man, really, Dawson was lit. They had them hoes, female guards, bad skin tight pants on, but Pack the Luther unit, that hoe started jumping, bro. And that's Chocolate City. Whoo, man, that hoe right there so live. Man, yeah, yeah. So, you know, it's just different ways and different, you know what I'm saying? And everybody, like, everybody got their own swag in there. Everybody do like their own shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, Dallas niggas do their own shit. They get their own type of haircuts, everything. You know what I'm saying? You can automatically tell if a nigga from H-Town or Dallas or San Antonio by how he talk and everything. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of shit. Shit is common. Like, niggas all sip drink. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's just different things like that. You gotta you gotta know. But yeah, man, that's just a couple prison stories for you.